Biology. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Omar Melo, and today I am here to tell you about biology. Etymology. Okay, first a little bit of history. Biology comes from the fusion of two Greek words, bio, which means life, and logic, which means study or science. That is why biology is considered the science that studies living beings. Or to be more specific, biology is the science that studies the natural processes of living organisms. Biology is a very ancient career for the humanity. Back in the Stone Age, there were no universities. But for how long have the humanity studied living beings? First register of biology. We could say that the first formal historical record about it comes from Aristotle in 400 BC. He proposed the first classification of living beings, and that's how systematic was born. Aristotle classified living beings into groups, animals and plants. The animals were classified in with red blood and without red blood. With red blood, which means all the vertebrates, and without the red blood, integrated by all the invertebrates and mollusks. The plants were classified in with flowers and without flowers. The latter was integrated by algae and ferns. Origin of the other branches of biology. As time went by, discoveries were made and they allowed the emergence of more fields of investigation in biology, such as cellular biology by Robert Hooke in 1656, when he discovered the cell; taxonomy by Charles Linneo in 1707, after proposing the current classification system of living beings; paleontology by Cuvier in 1769, after reconstructing the first skeleton of a dinosaur in history; microbiology by Louis Pasteur in 1822, after refuting the theory of spontaneous generation; genetics by Mendel in 1865, after proposing Mendel's rules that explain hereditary processes; and finally, ecology by Ernst Haeckel in 1869, after being the first person to define and use the word ecology. Biology in Colombia. Okay, now, why is biology useful in a place like Colombia? Surely, you have heard at some point that Colombia is a mega diverse country. This means that our country has a great variety of ecosystems, a huge numbers of animals and plant species, and even genetic resources. It is estimated that Colombia has a 10% of the diversity on the earth. It sounds like a small balloon, I know, only 10%, but Colombia is the fourth most diversity country on the planet. And this is where biology and some of its sister branches such as ecology and genetics get involved. And they help discovering, identifying, and taking care for the edge of the levels of diversity that we possess, which are essential for us humanity, for example, in food, medicine, and environment care. What is my role? Finally, my role as a biology student at the Pontificia Universidad Javeriana is developed in the research laboratory in ecology. In this group, we study freshwater fishes of Colombia. We also are constantly participating in projects that allow us to raise awareness about fish and ensure their conservation. In addition, we also identify new fish species and conduct tests to evaluate the conservation status of fish around the tropic, allowing us to know what do we have in the country and making essential moves for their conservation. Okay, and this is the end. Thank you very much for paying attention. and I hope you have learning something about biology. Bye bye.